I believe this is day 282, I believe, of 365. Hashtag reflections. It's also the 10th of October, which means I'm in Proverbs 10. I've been reading from the Amplified, and what I love about Proverbs 10 in the Amplified, it gives a contrast between the righteous and the wicked. And I believe there's two or three scriptures I want to highlight. The first one is the 5th verse. It says, "He who gathers during summer and takes advantage of his opportunities is a son who acts wisely. But he who sleeps during the harvest and ignores the moment of opportunity is a son who acts shamefully." So that's one verse I wanted to highlight. And the other one, actually, there's a couple. The other one I wanted to highlight is about the mouth. It's verse 11. "The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life." So that's basically saying when you speak and you're righteous, what comes out of your mouth is life-giving. It's like a fountain of life. And his words of wisdom are a source of blessing. So what you speak can be a source of blessing, right? If it's coming out and it's righteousness. But the mouth of the wicked conceals violence and evil. And I got to experience that today firsthand. I'll share that a little bit in part of my reflections. And then the last scripture I want to highlight is at the end. At the end, verse 32, it says, "The lips of the righteous speak what is acceptable." And this is verse 32 of Proverbs 10 in the Amplify. Then it says, "But the mouth of the wicked speaks what is perverted and twisted." So don't get it twisted. If you are evil, you're speaking something that's perverted. And if you're righteous, you're speaking something that is acceptable. That's what the word says. All right. That's the Amplify. And today I wanted to give a reflection for what I did looking back on my day. And so today being Friday, I'm trying to think of a good Friday word that goes with Friday. Fantastic Friday, right? Faithful Friday, fruitful Friday, all of that works. But today was Freedom Friday for me. This morning I got up and did communion, or partook of communion, which is how I start my day, which is marvelous. So if you are not aware of that, I do that every day. And here in the West Coast, it's 3 a.m. in the morning that I do that, and it's the time. It's like the first part of my day, and so I feel like I'm giving like an offering, like a tithe, the first part of my day, right? So that was this morning, and then since it's Friday, I had my high. It says Bad Created. That's your handle, and then Winter World. Okay, I don't have my glasses, so I'm going to do my best to read. But when I'm seeing it, it's almost like double vision. So I'm going to do my best to catch up on your comments. But I was given a reflection of my day. So after that, I did some work, spent some time. I'm actually in my mom's room right now. I spent some time helping mom. And then I decided to do an open house, which is unusual to do that during the week. So I did what you would call a twilight open house, and I did it from 3 to 5 p.m. And it was in a 55 or older community. So I thought, okay, this should be good, because most people in a 55 and over community are not working, right? So most of them are home, they're walking, they're doing a garden. So I figured I would get a decent amount of people through. I got 3 people through. That was great. The first one that came through, I'll call him the angry neighbor, okay? The angry neighbor greeted me. Not really. He just barged in, and was I on the phone? No, I wasn't on the phone yet. I say he barged in because he just came in. You know, most people, when you come, even if it's an open house, you ring the doorbell, you knock, you say hello when you come in. You don't just come in and start making demands. Well, Mr. Angry came in and made his demands about the fence. the house that I was holding open has a fence, that beautifully constructed fence, but apparently angry neighbor thinks the fence ought to come down and that it doesn't belong there and it's not approved by the HOA. So I heard him, and then I started taking pictures of my listing because I wanted to update my listing, which reminds me I still need to do that. So, hi, Mr. Handsome. So I started to take pictures inside of my listing, right? He looked at me and said, "Are you listening to me?" I was like, "Oh my goodness." I said, "Yeah, I'm listening to you. I can hear you." He says, "Well, I like people to look at me when I'm talking." I said, "What?" So I looked at him, and I didn't stop looking at him. Continued to look at him till he walked out that door. And I said, "Lord, that's what evil looks like. That's what evil looks like." So after that confrontation, I said, "Well, I really could use some nice, friendly neighbors to come by." Sure enough, two nice, friendly neighbors came by. They looked at the house. They liked the house. One of them said she had a friend in California who she was going to tell about the house. Yeah, don't be rude to the lady. She's not. Oh, wow. Somebody. Okay. So, anywho, two nice people came by, which was really refreshing because at an open house, that's just not cool. Then I had another lady that came by at the end. It was actually my open house was over. How you doing, Scooter Brothers, Scooter Bros? At the end of the open house, I had another lady come through, like it's, well, I'll call it the back door because the back door is the front door. It's weird because it's in a senior community. So she came around the door that was locked, and I don't know. There's just been some interesting things that have occurred when you're holding an open house. So it's important to put yourself in a position where you don't have somebody walk in on the back of you. And, people have been harmed. And I don't want to be harmed. This is a business for me, right? I'm out to promote and sell real estate, not to put myself in harm's way. So it was just an interesting day. It just reminded me that safety is important. Whatever business you're in, I happen to be, also in a sales business, and my safety is important. So it was a real interesting day in that regard. But the open house was only an hour. I decided to contract my time because of the location. I thought I'd get a decent amount through, which I did, because I've had open houses for 3-4 hours and had no one show up. So it's not the amount of time you spend there. It is the quality of the time and, just being a wise steward. So hi, Kayla Simpson. Yeah, it was an interesting day. Thanks for the love. Thank you for the love. And I did have a good day after all, because now I'm home. I'm in Mom's room, and I'm going to let her sleep and wish you all a good night. What else can I share about the day? I did finish my Juicing with Purpose Volume 1 book. I am going to upload that and launch it, I think, tonight in Amazon. So another book will be in the hopper. And then I think I'll go ahead and publish this weekend my manuscript, Unapologetically Me. That's been sitting on a hopper for a while. So that's what I got going on for this weekend. And I'm holding 2 more open houses. Kayla, I know my beautiful mom gave me and you also look beautiful. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. So I'm going to hold 2 more open houses. So tomorrow I'm going to hold one open not too far from me, and then I'll hold another one open that I've held open before. And actually I did do a live there, and I started to do a live at this one, but I started to have people come in, I just didn't want to do that while they were coming in. But I'll probably go live at my open house tomorrow and promote that because I want to get these listings sold. Yeah, I'm not just holding them open just to have I don't know, video content. I really would like to sell them. So that's what my agenda is for tomorrow. And today was a good day. Grateful for the day. I finally found someone that yeah, today was a good day. I'm trying to track what she's saying. Oh, you're new? Kayla, you're new. I've been doing these live reflections every night, or yeah, mostly at night. I do reflections of the day, and I also do a proverb of the day. So I'm sharing my journey for the day. Oh, you finally found someone you can talk to. That's good. That's good. That's good. So I, even though it sounds like it's a one-way conversation, I do like to engage in the chat. It's just I don't have my glasses on for one. I can't see it. I can see it. And then for two, sometimes I get some trolls in here and it makes me want to just get off. But I don't want to ruin it for anyone else who's here to hear reflections of the day and a proverb of the day, right? And some encouragement. Lord knows we can all use some encouragement. So this morning during communion, my encouragement was be bold, right? Be bold. And I think I had an opportunity to do that today. Even though the angry neighbor came by making demands, I complied with peace, right? Peace and love. I didn't comply with anger. I didn't comply with resentment or anything. And I could have. Not that I'm not capable of it, but I know. Yeah. Videos. Okay. So, okay, Kayla, I was trying to track what you said about videos of random people. So hopefully I'm not a random person for you. Hopefully you come back. I'm on around this time every night. Sometimes a little earlier and sometimes a lot later. But I try to get them in before midnight Eastern time. But right now I'm usually on Pacific Standard Time. So it's 10:15 here right now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wish you all a good night and do my little Carol Burnett ear thing. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. And thank you for your shares. You are helping me to increase my subscribers because my goal is to hit the 500 or more mark. I've been doing this consecutively since January 1. And as of January 10th, I believe I'm at 383. I need to look it up and see. I think I'm at 383. Soon to be 400. So that is where I'm at. Let me find it. Let me find where my subscription channel. Are you going to... You aren't not random. You're sweet. Thank you, Kayla. Are you going to be bad tomorrow? No. No, I'm going to behave. I am going to behave. And I'm in a different neighborhood. So each open house I hold is in a different neighborhood. So, I have 392 subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you. Every time I look, it's more. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be in a different neighborhood tomorrow. I don't mind going back to that neighborhood. But man, oh man, I just wasn't expecting Mr. Angry Neighbor to come by. But I guess that happens, that happens. So the neighborhood I'm in tomorrow is more of a kid-friendly neighborhood. And so the first neighborhood today was seniors, all old people. I mean, I'm a senior too, but these are like seniors between 80 and 100. I'm senior between 60 and 70, right? So different seniors. So yeah, it's oh, also my grandson has a soccer game tomorrow, so I'll go to the soccer game. I might do a video out there. He likes to do videos with me. He's Toy Creations, so if you want to subscribe to his channel, he's one of my top on my channel. But that's my grandson, Toy Creations. In fact, I'm surprised he's not on right now since it's Friday night and he has his phone. But I didn't let him know I was going live, and he had practice tonight, so he might be a little tired, especially after school and then practice. So I get it, you know. An 8-year-old has to sleep sometime. All right, well, it's been a pleasure chatting with you all on this Friday evening. I pray you have a blessed and peaceful night with sweet dreams, because Lord knows I plan to. All right, peace and blessings. Good night.